Hi everyone, very happy to be recording a new podcast for you today. And I can't believe it's been already 4 days since we recorded our last session on the declutter exercise, right? So what's on the menu today? Today we're going to talk about how to improve relationships, all right? How to improve relationships with people in your surroundings, and ultimately how to improve the relationship you've got with yourself, all right? And I think that's one of the most important things we can actually talk about, because I believe that if your relationships with people is actually very good, that ultimately leads to happiness. All right. Because if you can really express yourself well and you connect well with people, to me, that's one of the key things to being happy. And that's one of the things that maybe we don't talk a lot about. So let's get into the topic now. All right. So how can we actually improve our relationships? So the number one rule stays the same. You don't complain. All right. Think about it from a logical point of view. If you are someone who complains, who finds problems in everything, people won't want to be around you. All right, it's as simple as that. So be someone who actually contributes to the lives of people, someone who solves problems, someone who's always trying to help people. If you have that kind of character, if you're that kind of person, obviously people would want to be around you. But if you are someone who's always finding problems in everything, obviously people won't want to be around you. Actually, there will be people who will be around you, but these people are actually people who look for problems themselves too. So people who are actually not happy. All right. So that stays number one, not complaining and having a positive mindset. The second thing I would like to talk about is actually finding time for the other person. All right? If you want to improve your relationship with someone, could be your parent, could be your child, could be your partner, you need to find time for the person. All right? It's as simple as that. It's common sense. Now, you could say that you're very busy and you have different time schedules and you can't meet each other. But if you have 5 to 10 minutes and it's actually quality time with the person, it actually works out. If it's a long distance relationship, spend quality time online. And what I do observe is when people talk now, let's say you've got parents and children talking after a long day, the parent will just ask the child, okay, how was your day at school? And then the child will say, oh, okay, it was fine. And then it ends there. But how involved are you in the relationship? How much you care? I think it's something we tend to forget and we actually stop making the effort. So in the same context, that parent could be asking the child, oh, you told me Tom was sick yesterday. How is Tom now? You see the shift in communication from the first example where it was just general talk about the day, and in the second one where you actually try to connect to the person and you show that you actually care, so you know your child's friend's name, all right, and you actually care, so you're asking questions about that. So the question I would be asking you is, how involved are you in the relationship you're trying to improve? All right, you should be totally into the relationship. You should actually really care. That's how you can improve things. If you keep things to a dry level, things will stay dry and boring. It's as simple as that. And once again, it's common sense. The third tip I will give you is the body language, the physical language of the person. So if you really care about the person, you will know how to read the body language of the person. So if the person is not fine, the body language changes. Maybe the eyes drop, the shoulders drop, and the person doesn't want to talk to you. Okay, then you know there's something not going on well. You try to approach the person using by creating an environment where the person would be willing to talk to you, and then you go on. Or sometimes what happens is the person is very angry after one day at work, all right? And the person comes home and really talks in an aggressive manner. So most of the time, the obvious reaction will be to react to that and actually start a verbal fight. But if you're actually really aware and you know that your partner is not acting in a normal way, so if there's obviously something that didn't go well at work, you give the person some space. I'll give you a tactic which I use the whole time. You still care about the person. You still try to help the person without pushing it too much. So without trying to get answers from the person, just help the person like you usually do. And you'll see that the person will actually realize, he or she is being nice to me and I'm acting like a bad person, right? So then the person will automatically just open up to you and then how things work out. So what did we really talk about in these 3 tips? It was basically being aware and actually being in full control so that you can see how things are working out and what you can do. So be so aware that you are in the moment and you are very involved in your relationship. And at the same time, when things don't go well, you still stay calm and you create that positive environment so that it helps your relationship. All right. So we'll keep it sweet and short today. 3 tips. Okay, to the point. I won't make it too long so that it becomes heavy and you can't really digest it. So I prefer to leave you with 3 very basic things which you can think about and actually try to implement in your life. All right. So see you very soon. Lots of love. Girish. Bye-bye.